Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another video. I'm here chilling on the couch with my sleepy dogs, well, just for a second, drinking some tea that I made for myself a long time ago. Now it's cold, but you know, still enjoyable. This morning has actually been not pretty busy, but busy. I've been keeping myself busy. I've been doing some cooking and meal prep. Dylan is not home right now. He's actually out teaching some yoga classes. So I stayed back home and I made some meal prep for our week because today is a Sunday. And now I'm going to quickly make our lunch and hopefully have time to make us some smoothies for breakfast and then hit the road because we are going to pick him up from teaching, and then we're going to go on a hike with our dogs because it's actually supposed to be sunny today with like no rain at all. If you guys don't know, I live in the Pacific Northwest in Washington State, and it rains a lot in the winter. It's usually dark and gloomy and rainy, which is fine because our summers are amazing and it's still really beautiful here. But it's definitely a lot harder to go out hiking when it's rainy, just with dogs. To get muddy, you get wet. I mean, it's still possible when we do it, but you know. Anyways, it's going to be a nice day and we really want to enjoy it. So we're going to go out. So I'm going to finish my tea and I'll show you guys what I'm going to make for our lunch. Okay, so here's what we've got going on. We have some leftover rice noodles from last night. This is kind of a weird food to take traveling, but I'm just going to make, I think, some almond butter noodles. So I have these that are already cooked, and then I'm just going to cook up this broccoli and this carrot, probably some spinach because we need to use this up. And then I'll toss it with some cucumber. And then we went to the Asian grocery store this week, so we got some herbs. We have some Thai basil, some mint, and I can't remember the name of this one. I think it starts with an L. If you know, leave a comment below, so I'd like to know, just from my own personal knowledge. And I'm gonna toss it with some green onion. I have some ginger here. I'm gonna get some garlic. I'm going to make my peanut sauce from the blog, but actually we're completely out of peanut butter. I think like for the first time since I can ever remember. So I'm just gonna use almond butter instead. And then I'm going to make some crispy tempeh. I already tossed it with tamari, and then I'm just gonna add some nutritional yeast and put it in the air fryer. This recipe's on my blog, so I'll link that in the peanut sauce below. So that's gonna be our lunch. I'm also currently cooking our dogs some more food, and I just finished meal prepping for Dylan, but that's already in the fridge, so I don't really feel like showing you guys, but I'm gonna scramble in the kitchen so I can make it to pick him up on time. So I actually realized I have enough of our homemade dog food left to feed our dogs, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that now. We just cook up some extra chickpeas and rice and veggies and stuff, and then mix it with Lily and Maya's actual like kibble. We've been using this Wild Earth dog food for the last few months, and I look so small next to this big bag. But the dogs really love it, and we really love it too, because it's veterinarian formulated plant-based dog food. And feeding your dogs a vegan diet is controversial, and I just want to say right out the gate, I'm not here to tell you what you should or shouldn't do for your dog. It's very easy for some dogs to have a vegan diet or a plant-based diet, and it's more difficult for other dogs. So obviously, before you decide to change your dog's diet or modify anything at all, you should talk to your vet. Lily and Maya both are in a monthly wellness plan at a vet here. So they get biannual checkups where they test everything to make sure the dog is healthy. And they both are perfectly healthy, eating a plant-based diet. And if there obviously was ever any issue with the dogs, I would talk to the vet and see what we could do to help them live a healthier life. But honestly, they're both perfectly healthy, perfectly happy dogs. I don't know what I'm doing with this dog food bag, but we really like this. Actually, Wild Earth was featured on Shark Tank. So they make, like I just said, plant-based dog food that meets all of their nutrient requirements. So you don't have to add an extra kibble, what we just like to do. Both Lily and Maya love it. It works for us, and it's much more sustainable than traditional dog food that has non-plant-based ingredients in it. Maya, you can't see, she's getting big enough where she can jump up, put her paws on the counter. She really wants her doggy food, don't you, Mooch? But Maya loves it. Lily loves it. Yeah, you want it? Okay, I'll stop teasing you. I'm gonna go feed the dogs now. But if you guys want to check out Wild Earth for yourself, they sell dog food as well as dog treats, which our dogs are obsessed with too. I have a discount code for 20% off, so I'll put it on the screen here, and I'll also put a link below. Maya loves her food. Lily's not as food motivated, but Maya definitely loves her food. So, yep, and then she sits. Oh, yay! And then she gets her yummy dog food. Good girl. Update on the human food. The veggies are steamed. I just tossed the rice noodles in there to mix them up. I made the almond butter sauce. I wanted to say add a little bit of chili oil to it. That's what this looks like. We love this stuff. And so now I'm just going to toss this. And then the tempeh came out nice and crispy. So I'm just going to add that on top. And then our lunch is good to go. The bowls are done. I just topped them with the tempeh, the cucumber, and then a bunch of fresh herbs. So now I'm going to pack these up. They stack on top of each other, which is really convenient for traveling. And then probably head out the door.
Hi dogs, hi dogs, hi dogs.
Hi Dylan, you're on camera.
Hi.
Hello. Okay, so Dylan's driving now because I don't really like to drive. And I actually decided to take a shower instead of making us a smoothie and instead of doing the dishes. So we'll clean that up later, but my hair was really dirty and I just wanted to shower, so. But I didn't have time to make us a smoothie, but there's actually a juice and smoothie bar really close to our yoga studio. And you can bring your own cups. So we got some coffee mugs and we're gonna go in, get a smoothie, and then hit the road with the pups.
Let's do it.
Greetings. As you can tell from that whole montage thing, we spent pretty much the whole day outside and we are home now, but we are both very, very tired. Dylan is actually upstairs giving the dogs a shower because they got a little muddy on our second hike. And I just made us dinner. I made the dogs dinner. We're going to eat, probably some dessert, which I'll show you later, and go to bed. But the hikes are really nice. The first one was shorter, and dogs were allowed on both of them. The First one was a little harder for dogs though, just because there's a lot of like steep cliffs and drop-offs, but it was still good. Lily loves heights, so she had a great time, and Maya like got used to it eventually. And then the second one was really nice too. We saw a lot of waterfalls. I honestly just love living in this area. It's so beautiful, and as you saw, we also had a really pretty sunset. So we just like pulled off onto this little park on the side of the road, and I took a quick video of it because I wanted to share with you guys. It was so beautiful. But anyways, for dinner, Dylan requested that I make tteokbokki, which is Korean rice cakes and like this sticky, spicy red sauce. I'm actually working on a recipe for my blog, so if it's up before this video, I'll post it. It might be, but I'm not sure yet. So I'll show you what it looks like. So this is by no means traditional at all, and also I added too much water, so it's a little bit too runny today, but it's okay. So these white things are the Korean rice cakes. We went to 2 different stores. The first one didn't have any, and the second one only had these. They're usually more in like tubes, almost like gnocchi shaped, but we add the traditional ingredients for tteokbokki, minus like the fish sauce, obviously. And then I added some carrots, napa cabbage, which is kind of traditional, and some shiitake mushrooms and green onions. And then there's like garlic, gochujang. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I'm sorry. So we have that, and then I have some crispy tofu cooking in the oven. You can kind of see it there. And then the dog's food is over here. So I finished making that food that I made this morning. So we make this in our Instant Pot. It lasts for a few days, and we mix it with a Wild Earth dog kibble. So in here, there's chickpeas. There's a little bit of rice, which I know is controversial for some people, but our dogs don't seem to have a problem with it. But anyways, and then we switch up the veggies every week. But today we have sweet potatoes, carrots, broccoli, and peas. And then I also add some hemp hearts, some nutritional yeast that's special for pets, and some flax oil. So you can just throw in some veggies with your dog's food too. Obviously, consult your vet or whatever. But we just mix it with a Wild Earth dog food, and I add a little bit of water just to hydrate it a little more. So I'm sure the dogs will be very excited. They can just come right downstairs and eat their dinner. Here's my bowl and Dylan's bowl. I topped them with a little bit of toasted sesame oil, and I think we're good to go. Maya and Lily just came downstairs. Maya's going through the stuff they still have to unpack. Hey, Lil, did you like your shower? Do you want some food? Do you guys want some food? Do you want some dinner? Can you sit? Can you sit? Oh, good girls. Okay, let's eat. Okay, dinner is done. And we're having our usual assortment of hodgepodge things for dessert. So we got our typical suspects of some bananas, some chocolate, and some nut butter. Today we're having almond butter. And then we might also throw in some granola in there. And we ate most of this bag of pretzels the other day, and I kind of just want to finish it. So I think we're going to have some combination of this for dessert.
Okay, for real. For real.
This is for real.
This is for real?
Yeah. We ate our dessert. Now we have to do the dishes.
I'm doing the dishes because she made dinner. It was delicious.
Thanks. I feel like I'm like full potato status right now. Like
full potato?
Yeah, like my head just like really looks like a potato right now.
You're like Mrs. Potato Head.
You got me.
Okay, well.
Did you have a good day today?
I had a great day.
I had a good day too.
Taught a couple yoga classes, went on a hike with my family, ate some good food. It was a good day.
And now we're tired. I don't even want to hold this camera.
You're what?
I'm tired. Tired.
She's tored. Goodbye to YouTube.
Wait, but Lily might say bye. Also, thanks to Wild Earth for sponsoring this video.
Thanks, Wild Earth.
We appreciate
the dogs. Thank you.
And we thank you too.
Look at these puppies.
Okay, now Lily and Maya are gonna say bye. Dylan, do you want to make voices for them?
Sure.
Okay, Lil B. Lil B's in her burrito right now.
Lil B.
Lil B, can you say bye?
Bye, YouTube. Okay, leave me alone. I'm gonna lay back down now.
She seems curious. Lily B.
Let's speak. That's bye.
That's her bye. Okay. Maya came up over here. You're too close, Maya. Your nose is like your own nose. What's Maya gonna say? What's Maya's goodbye?
Oh, bye, you two. I'm gonna go lay by the fireplace. It's warm over there.
Is it? Looks nice. You're so cute, Maya. There's Dylan's foot. Anyone has a foot fetish.
That's weird.
Okay. Bye!